Over 100K.
Less, bro.
Less. And I thought you got a MILF for that. Yo, my people, it's your boy EB the Kid, and we're here for another episode of The Kid Show. Guys, today we got a guy who can do what I can't do, Justin the Nobrega, bro. Obviously, I'm happy to have you here. How are you, bro?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming, bro. It's been a few weeks. I've been asking you. I ask this guy every single week, Justin, are you available? Justin, are you available? But this guy very, very busy, been in Joburg, been doing so many other things, bro.
Yeah, bro.
So, wait, firstly, I want to ask you about your name.
My name?
Yeah, your name, bro. Justin de Nobrega. De Nobrega is a Portuguese surname.
Yeah, I'm not Portuguese though. Like, I don't speak the language, but yeah, it's Justin de Nobrega. You got it right.
I see. Yeah. Do you know what to the bang means?
To the bang?
To the bang.
No, I don't know.
You don't know? So you're not Portuguese at all?
No.
It means like, I think it means like everything good.
Oh.
Because I'm Congolese, so Congolese people have a lot of like connections with Angolan people, and Angolan people speak Portuguese. That's how I'm
I know the swear words though.
Oh, of course. Everyone does. So, bro, where do you come from, bro? Like, since you're not Portuguese though.
I'm born and raised South Africa, Cape Town.
Cape Town.
Yeah.
Where in Cape Town did you grow up?
Melkbos Strand.
Melkbos. I wouldn't have guessed it. I thought you'd have been like Camp Spey boys.
Nah.
You come from a wealthy family though.
I would say they do well, yeah.
Yeah, they do well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I wanted to ask you, you call yourself the white boy that dances. Like, where did that come from?
So every time I go out like in public, I picked up a lot. People would say like they never use my name. I don't know if you're the same.
I just get the TikTok guy.
Yeah.
That's all I get.
It's either me, like the same TikTok guy, you the TikTok guy, or you the white boy that dance.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. Yeah, basically. Yeah.
So that's where it came from.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're a white guy in this industry where most of the dancers are people of color, do you think it's helped you in your career, or do you think it's made it more difficult for you?
It's actually helped me.
Helped you a lot?
Yeah, because it's more unique, I would say, to see a white person doing dance styles. But now as time prolongs and goes on, like people, it's becoming more known through the white cultures and everyone.
I see. Now, when did you start dancing? When did you realize you had a love for dancing? Because like, it's mind blowing, bro. Because I'm supposed to be the one that's supposed to be able to dance in society standards. Because I'm this black guy, you know what I mean? And I'm supposed to have rhythm, but I have no rhythm. But the amount of rhythm you have is nuts, bro. So like, how did you get into dancing? When did you start dancing?
I started when I was 11 years old. Started in our kitchen there with my daddy. So he taught me like the moonwalk and the backspin and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is cool. And I started entering like little school competitions, talent shows and things.
Yeah.
And I won with a friend of mine. We did a duo. And then the dance school that was judging, they were like, come join the dance school. I was like, okay, cool. Sweet. And I joined the dance school, and then from there just entered world champs and placed first twice in the world.
In the world?
Yeah, in 2015 and 2018.
Where did that take place?
Croatia.
Croatia.
Yeah.
So you're dancing for real, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And then like, you obviously on school. So on school, were you a cool guy because of your dancing, or was it just were you just one of the average oaks?
I was actually one of those who really just wanted to fit in.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I was the cool guy. Like I was always at the back of the line. Like, and I was the short guy, and yeah, I kind of just always wanted to fit in with the cool kids, and but yeah, I was just
that was just you at the time. Now I want to understand also, like, from when you were in school, did you think that dancing is what you do as a career full time, or do you have other ambitions? Like for me personally, I never wanted to be like a podcast host or a YouTuber on school. I really wanted to be a footballer, but that didn't work out. So I obviously moved into this. So for you, was it different? Was this always your goal and plan in life, or did you have other ambitions that you wanted to pursue?
As much as like I really had a passion for dance, I always had this mindset that like it's not sustainable long term.
Yeah.
So I actually wanted to go into working offshore on the oils, on the oil vessels and things like that. So
why though? That's a weird one.
You know, you follow your dad's footsteps.
Yeah.
So that's what my dad did, and he suggested I go into rope access. So I did my rope access level 1 course.
Yeah.
And then I sent like an email out to like 49, I remember 49 different places. All of them came back to me with, you need at least 1 year's experience, 2 years experience on the ropes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Ugh, you know what? This is not for me. Like, it
But
just wasn't working out.
That's actually a crazy concept though, because how do you have 2 years experience if you're literally applying for a job?
Exactly.
How are you gonna get the experience if you don't get the job?
Exactly, bro. And I literally told all these people, I was like, I'll work for nothing. Like, just put me on so I can log my hours.
Yeah.
And then I can get proper work offshore or something. But I was willing to work for nothing.
So you really love that at the time.
Yeah, I did.
That's-
Like, sorry, I should have probably put my phone off.
No stress, don't worry, we got it. So
Easy.
you really loved it so much that you wanted to like give away the money basically and put in the hours just so you can get more work.
Exactly.
That's crazy, bro. Me personally, I wouldn't do that. And I don't follow my dad's footsteps, to be honest. My dad's like a doctor, but like me, I could never.
Your dad's a doctor.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on from that.
Okay.
Let's move on from that. Bro, you mentioned now when you left school, you went to do your level 1 course. Now, at that time, was there ever a part of you that like felt like, no, even though I'm going to do this course, I still want to be a dancer and that's what I would rather do?
Yes. So I was thinking of, because when I did my level 1 rope access course, I was still making TikToks and making content. I was picturing myself on the boats, busy making TikToks in my overalls and things like, or working there, and I just slat the phone out and I'm making a TikTok or something. So I did have this image of like me still dancing and doing what I love, even though I'm working like a hectic job.
You mentioned how you were doing TikTok. So at what point did like it click for you on TikTok, bro? Because at what year did you do your level 1 course? What year did you finish school?
2019.
You finished school 2019.
No, I finished school I didn't actually finish school. We'll talk on that though.
Oh, crazy.
2018 though.
2018, you were meant to
school.
finish school. So you're probably the same age as me, 23.
Yes, I'm 23.
So at that time, you start your course in 2019. So do you start TikTok that same year, or did you start TikTok a long time before
I
that?
started TikTok, yes, around that time, but then lockdown hit. And then that's where like I kind of took off. The views were just pumping over lockdown because everyone was on their phones and on flipping Netflix.
Yeah.
So that's where where I really took off on TikTok. And then I just started resharing everything on Instagram and
How was that feeling though when you get your first viral video though, and you're like, yo, all these people are liking it and all the people are commenting? Because it's like you become a hero overnight basically.
Yeah.
Because everyone's just on your page and like, yo, do it again.
Yeah.
Can you dance that? Can you do a tutorial for that? So how did that become for you?
It was a good feeling, I guess. Like it's nice to see people enjoying your content, and like I enjoyed it at first.
You enjoyed it at first,
and still am. Now I'm kind of just used to it, and I want to actually get more. I would like to push out to even bigger, broader. Platforms, and I've actually just started now working on shorts, YouTube shorts.
Yeah, YouTube shorts.
Yeah.
I think that's important though, and I feel like as a dancer it's a lot easier because like for me as a I would probably say I'm part of the humor part of social media, so I feel like humor is selective to certain people. You might like my humor, but he might not. But with dancing you can reach a broader amount of people because everyone dances.
It's big now.
Yeah, everyone dances, and Amapiano is becoming even bigger. Do you think the impact of Amapiano going global has helped you in your career?
No.
Not at all.
Okay, maybe yes, because everyone knows about it now. But when it was just in South Africa, it was very like new. So for me, doing Amapiano, it was like wow. Now it's like, okay, he's doing Amapiano. We see it everywhere.
Yeah.
Because it's world known now. It's Amapiano to the world. Like everyone knows about it.
I get you. So now it's not actually helping you because now it's like everyone's doing it. Before it was all in one place, but now you can see a white guy doing it in France, a white guy doing it.
Things now.
Yeah. I get you, and it makes the market more competitive, I would say, no?
Yes, definitely.
Yo, that's brilliant. And you mentioned dropping out of school. Did you drop out? Did you not finish school?
So about that, I went till grade 10.
Yeah.
But for me, like, I was so into my dance, doing world champs, doing castings, attending shoots, films, everything. Like, I was missing out on a lot of school. So,
Yeah.
and I was in a school where you could work at your own pace.
Yeah. What school was this?
It was Fellowship College.
How much is the school fees there per year?
It was, I don't know, actually. I
100K.
didn't pay for it. But so I went up to grade 9 in the normal government school.
Yeah.
Mid grade 9. And I was like, this is not for me. I told my parents, like, I want to move schools because I didn't like the school. It was just like, yeah.
Yo, you can.
I
You
won't
are,
mention
that,
this
that's a nice privilege, bro.
Yeah,
Me
and then-
personally, I couldn't do that.
So I went to a different school mid grade 9. And then they told me, because it's a new curriculum, you're going to have to start with the grade over.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool, no stress, because I can work at my own pace and I can always catch up. Hence, bro, I had to work my ass off.
Yeah.
So moving into this new curriculum, it was very different in terms of I'm in an office space where there is a lot of distractions, but there isn't someone like in the front of the class to teach you a lesson. Like, you have to physically be disciplined to work.
Yeah, and teach yourself, basically.
Yeah, do it yourself. But with all the castings and dance work and world champs, I was missing out a lot of school hours. And then I was grade 10. And I was towards the end of grade 9.
Yeah.
And I was like 17 years old, turning 18. And I told my principal, I was like, look, what do I do? I even mentioned to my parents, I was like, I don't want to be in school till I'm 23 in grade like 12.
Yeah.
Matric. And then I told them, let me finish grade 10 and then I'll like leave
school.
And I'll just pursue my career. And then they were very supportive, like I must say, very, very supportive. But my principal even like helped me out with test papers and like giving me answers, and like she was like, just study the test, study the answers, write the test, and you can
leave
finish
school.
But I was like a teacher's boy.
Yeah, they like it. Yo, that's actually an interesting story. Like, I would never say you're quite knowledgeable and you come across as someone very well spoken. That just goes to show that you don't necessarily need school to be successful in life.
You don't. I don't believe you do, because especially with the things that they're teaching us in school these days, it doesn't teach you about life.
Yeah.
Nothing will teach you about life if you don't live the life. You need to live life in order to grow that knowledge, you know?
Yeah. And I feel like, it's actually good to mention, like,
That was deep. Wow.
Yeah, that was very deep, actually. But there's a lot that school doesn't teach you. Like, for me, I didn't know about taxes, bro. And I'm sure you probably
There's still a lot I don't know
that
about.
you don't know about taxes, bro. And like, we in a career where we earn money for ourselves, and then we just getting all this money. Then 10 years down the line, we could find out that, I had to pay tax on all this money. But luckily, we learned from young, though. We both learned from young, and we both understand it now. Obviously, not as much as we'd like to, but we know what we need to do in order to pay our tax and to clear our name. But I feel like we don't learn those things in school, and then it could be very detrimental to us because we don't learn those all now. Then eventually in 10 years, we have to go to jail. Like, I think Somizi had a big scandal where he didn't pay his taxes. I don't know if he knew.
A few artists I've heard of that get nailed by SARS, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from SARS, boy. But moving along, bro, besides music, music and dancing and social media, I see you done a big Coke ad, bro. That ad is going everywhere, bro. It's like real global.
Oh, crazy.
What do you-
Still, so that was like 2 years ago.
Was that 2 years ago?
Yeah, but it's probably is still really just doing well. The commercial.
Yeah, the commercial.
Yeah.
I thought it was recent.
2 years ago where I did a lead, where I was lead in the...
Yeah, in Cape Town, no?
He shot it here in Cape Town.
How was that experience, though?
Crazy.
Crazy.
And then when I saw the end product, I saw like Addison Rae's in this commercial, and then like it was obviously Tyler, the creator's song.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was like, I just wish the money would have been more for that. Like,
Oh, was the bag not crazy?
no, it wasn't. And I was surprised because I was lead. Like, you saw my face there, bro.
Was
On a
it-
couple
Was
couple
it
times.
over 100K?
Less, bro.
Less. And I thought you got a mole for that. I can't lie. Me in my head, I was thinking, bro, that's at least a mole for International Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
With Addison Rae and those people there. And that
They
was,
spent all the budget on them.
and they just gave us the chips here in South Africa. But that's an interesting one, though. It's like, on that topic, though, do you feel like, apart from that, just stepping away from that commercial, but just in a general sense, do you feel like a lot of these brands that we might work with as influencers sort of like sort of exploit upcoming influencers because they don't know their worth in a sense. You know what I mean?
I think maybe they're just blindsided by the potential.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can really say.
Do you think the brands are blindsided by the potential of the creator?
Yeah, of the upcoming creator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Because I feel like if you had done that ad today, the bag would have always been a lot better.
I probably would have requested because I also know I've learned a lot in the industry to also like know your worth and to negotiate.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do that back then.
You were just like,
I saw the money. I was like, cool, and it was like a lump sum. And then also they say like usage on say 6,000 day rate, and they say usage times 600 or 1,500.
Yeah.
And then like I'll work it out and I'm like, yo, I look at the amount, but then at the end of the day you don't get that because you get taxed, you get agency fee taken off, this fee, that fee. So yeah.
It's a bit of a tricky one. I feel like we learn quite a lot. Like I made a lot of mistakes also in the beginning and done stuff for a lot cheaper than I should have. But now I know my worth and I understand like, yo, I can't do that. I can't do this because you need to like value yourself more as a creator.
You also know like what to cost for. You need things to think about when you actually say, for instance, you're making a video for a brand content piece. Like you know what to cost for in terms of travel costs, equipment, electricity, your Wi-Fi, your phone calls, if you need to obviously put all of that cost down because it needs to benefit you in the end of the day and you need to profit off that.
Yeah.
Otherwise you're not running a business.
Yeah, and you're just taking else. And this is all you do as well. I'm sure you do this full time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, social media creating.
Full-time, yeah.
On the topic of money, we recently saw you got a i30N Hyundai.
Yeah.
That car is crazy. I checked it on Google. That car is 700 bags.
Yeah.
It's quite expensive, no? So how did that come about? I saw you your girlfriend posted a video where you manifested it, and it's obviously something that you put a lot of energy into it. So
yeah,
how's the feeling, bro? I don't even know the right question to ask. It's just like it must be a crazy feeling.
It's amazing, bro. Like it's my first car.
First ever car?
Yeah, it's my first car. I've never had a car. Like I always had this. Like I'm not a materialistic person in the sense of like I want everything like expensive and things like that. But one thing is a car and the lifestyle that I love, like I do want a nice flashy car.
Yeah.
We all do.
Yeah, we all do, yeah.
But I did manifest the car for like a good year and a half to 2 years. And then I was in Joburg now recently. And I was like, let me just check what they have here in this car that I want, because I only had 2 here in Cape Town.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a very common car that you see, like your GTIs, your...
Yeah, but I feel like that's the question that a lot of people probably ask you though. Like
everyone asks me, what made you go for this car?
Because that car is like 700 bags and you could probably get your 8 for that price, no?
Yeah, it's new, like brand new, it goes 811,000 for the i30N. I got a demo though.
You got a demo?
Yeah, so it wasn't brand new, it has like 4,000 on the clock.
Mm-hmm.
So but it was basically brand new, bro. But I got a chunk off the price.
But what made you choose the i30N over like a standard GTI or even a Mercedes Benz? Because you probably get a Mercedes Benz for that price.
I chose i30N because it's rare. Like you don't just see them around.
Yeah.
If I spot a i30N or even like if I spot an i30N on the road, I'm like, yo, sexy. and then I'm like flashing my lights or like I go crazy. Ask Max, I saw an i30N and I didn't even have the number plate on it. It was still like brand new. I saw driving, but we weren't in my car, we were in her car. And I started shouting. I got so excited because you just don't see them around.
So your reasoning for choosing that vehicle is obviously because it's not very common. But that's huge, bro. Congratulations, bro. That's a big step, bro.
Appreciate it.
That's crazy, bro. Like when I saw that car and I saw you in that car, I was like, yo, bro's actually working for real. I need to go harder.
Working, bro. Moving.
Bro's working for real. So on that topic of manifestation, bro, we saw that you put it as your wallpaper and it's something that you like been wanting for a year. Do you believe, I don't know if you're a religious person, but do you believe that manifesting things and looking and focusing on something the whole time makes it easier for you to obtain? Is this the first time you've manifested something in your life and it's actually came through, or is it something that you practice on a day-to-day basis?
Yes. No. So definitely manifesting, for me it works. Like it works, bro. Like you need to, if if you don't own that, how can I say, if you don't own that lifestyle, or if you don't own that, whatever you are manifesting, you need to play it into your head
Yeah.
that it is real and that it is possible in
Yeah.
order for it to actually come to life. So I do believe that it works, and I've always done it. Like, yeah,
In your career, even probably, yeah.
yeah, I manifest all the time.
Okay.
I manifest all the time.
That's brilliant, bro. I've seen that your grandma was in the video as well, and your grandma was quite overwhelmed by that. And how was that feeling for your family? Because I feel like having such a great accomplishment to share with your family is probably the greatest feeling in the world.
Yes.
So how was that? How you probably felt over the moon then, bro?
So my grandmother, she also just got her car.
Yeah. What
So-
car did she get?
She's like 80 years old, and she just got a Mercedes Benz E200, brand new. And then so she just got her car, and now I got my car in Joburg. And I'm like keeping it a secret because I'm waiting for them to truck it down to Cape Town.
Yeah.
But now I invited her and my parents to breakfast when I got back to Cape Town. And then we kept it a secret the whole time. And I told them, like, let's just stop here by Hyundai quickly. We just have to pick up a part for my girlfriend's mother, for Maxine's mother. Just picking up a part. I was like, cool, okay. They were like, should we stay in the car or should we wait? Or what? So I was like, you guys can wait in the car. You can come inside.
Yeah.
And then I was like, just come inside. You can come have a look at the cars or whatever.
Yeah.
I walked into the dealership, and the DP, I think it was the DP that was there. I went up to him. I was like, I think this is my car here behind me.
Yeah.
And then he's like, you coming to pick up the I-30N? So I was like, yes. And then he's like, oh no, this is your car under the cover.
Yeah.
So there was there was one that was open that didn't have a cover on, and there was one that was underneath the cover.
Yeah.
So I told my parents and I told my grandmother, I was like, oh, this is the one that I've been manifesting. I was like, I really want this car one day. And my grandmother gave me a big hug, and she was like, you're gonna get it one day.
Yeah.
Kanti.
your car was chilling there.
As soon as she said that, my dad was walking over, and I just pulled the cloth off my car, and then they were all like shocked. They were like, "Why are you doing
Why are
that?
you
Like,
doing that?"
that's very forward. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?" I was like, "It's mine. It's my car."
Uh-huh.
So we came here to pick up, and then my grandmother was just, she actually started crying because it's my first car, and she's the same. She's so sweet because she also got her car. And I got my car like literally a couple weeks later.
Yeah.
It was like a big thing for her when she got her new car, and then we did it like kind of together. So yeah.
That's brilliant, bro. What did your parents say to you when you went home, though? Like that you kept the secret.
Oh,
Like,
I don't know really. Like they were just really shocked and like surprised. They were just congratulating me, and I guess just very proud as well.
yeah, that's a brilliant.
Yeah.
Bro. I feel like when your parents are proud of you, that's probably the most honorable thing in life. Now, moving along from your family, I feel like someone that might be a part of your family soon, Maxine. You mentioned her quite a few times already on this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
So how did you guys meet?
We met at a mutual friend's clothing launch,
Yeah. Which year was this? How long you guys been dating?
2019,
2019.
I think.
Yeah.
Don't know. She's probably gonna be watching this, but she can correct me if I'm wrong when I'm at home. But I think it was 2019. We met at a mutual friend's clothing launch, and then from there we went to an after party of this launch, and I was just she was chilling with a friend of mine that I knew.
Yeah.
And I introduced myself to her when I greeted my friend. And then I just, throughout the night, I was just like there.
Yeah.
And obviously I was on the dance floor, like
Killing it.
spitting biscuit,
Yeah.
you know, and then kind of showing off. And then we went to the after party, we were dancing a bit, chilling together. And then we went to Food Inn there on Long Street.
Yeah.
That was after the after party. This was like 1 o'clock in the morning, bro. You know, we must go to Food Inn. So, and then I sat next to her. I made sure to sit next to her because, yeah, I just wanted to talk to her more and like get to know her more.
Yeah.
And then I was on her Instagram, like right next to her. Started like stalking her, liking all her pictures, like right next to her. And then I went home, and then she messaged me on Instagram. She's like, "Let me know when you're home safe." I was like, "Cool." And then we just started chatting on Instagram, and she would invite me to like her friends' gatherings and things.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's sweet. And then eventually she gave me her number. She was like, can't chat on Instagram. Let's rather chat on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And then from there, just started making plans, and then
Okay.
we're here now.
That's interesting, bro. Smile through that whole conversation about just being
It warms my heart, man. It just warms my
It
heart.
warms
to
your
talk
heart.
about it, yeah.
So, bro, this is probably a more tricky question. You guys are probably like 4 or 5 years apart? 3 years?
4 years. Yeah.
4 years apart.
Yeah.
So she's obviously older.
She's 27. I'm 23 now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So do you think that's made your, like, what sort of challenge have you faced in your relationship because of that?
I think everything good, actually, not really challenges. Like, I grew up very fast, and she humbled me. She like, I was still like a teenager, bro.
Yeah.
When I met her, so I had like a lot of growing up to do, and she was this mature being, and she had like it going for her. She had a job 9 to 5. She had done her studies already.
Yeah.
And I was still finding myself. And she just motivated me, I guess. And also, that's what attracted me to her, was because she was this independent woman.
Yeah. And you still allow it to be that person even in the relationship. I think that's beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of men like find their woman independent and afterwards they like to change them around. But I feel like the best way is to obviously lead them how you found them.
Yeah.
That's interesting, bro. That's beautiful. And do you think you guys are going to get serious, like married anytime soon? You guys planning on that?
Definitely.
Speak
It's
about
just
it.
a matter of time. I'm not sure when. Like, we are in no rush because we have a lot of goals.
Yeah.
Personal goals. So but it's just a matter of time, bro.
Okay, interesting, bro. I hope we can have our proposal on the same day. We can plan it out, me and you.
Haven't you proposed yet?
No, not yet.
You're getting a baby.
I'm getting
bro.
a baby, bro. Shout out, bro. Thank you, bro. You're gonna come
got
look
a
after.
fist bump now.
Will you? Oh, wait, no one actually gets a fist bump from me, bro.
Shut.
What is I gonna say? You can come look after my baby though. Can I drop him off there by you? You guys stay inside most days.
I actually don't know how good I am with kids, so
Yeah,
we can test it.
Can test it out one day, nah?
Yeah.
Just one day. Okay,
I'll let
moving
you know.
along. You recently won the DSTV
Content creator
Content Creator
Dance
Award for
Award, yeah.
Dancer of the Year in the entire of South Africa, bro. How
Crazy.
is that
If you
feeling,
want to
bro?
title it that way,
Yeah.
dope.
Entire of South Africa, bro. How was that for you, bro?
Very
The experience,
unexpected.
like, talk me through the experience from obviously signing up, being selected as a nominee, being flown out to Joburg, and obviously eventually winning the award. Like, how was the process for you?
So Maxine and I were away. We were just on a little holiday, and then it was like last minute. They were announcing the nominees
Yeah.
of the dance or all the awards for DSTV Content Creator Awards. And then I was like, let me just live stream. Let me see if I am gonna be nominated. I wasn't sure, like. And then I got nominated, and I was like shocked, bro. Like,
Why though?
I don't know. I think I downplay myself a lot.
Imposter syndrome, maybe. Yeah.
I just didn't expect it. And then went to DSTV Content Creator Awards, and I was actually performing there, and
Did they fly you down?
yeah.
All expenses paid, trip,
Yes.
accommodation, everything.
Accommodation.
Yo, I need that in
Yeah.
my life, bro.
So they flew us in, flew us out as well. But I performed there, and that was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Don't usually just get to like perform on a stage, and and they announced my name
And you were just
as
like,
DSTV Content Creator Award for the Dance Award, and I was just like shocked. I think they've probably seen the video, like, but I did post the video of
Yeah.
the reaction.
Mhm.
But I was stunned, bro, like just shocked.
yo, life is going great for you, no? Bro, new car, nice
and it was over the
girlfriend.
time where I bought my car, like I got verified on Instagram.
Yeah, verified on Instagram. I was going to say
So
100K on Instagram.
Everything was just like going great
Mm-hmm.
at that time, and I was like, a lot happened in a space of like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So it was crazy, bro.
So what do you think, what would you put your success down to though? If you could put it down to one thing. I know it's a lot of factors, but what would you put your success down to?
Down to as in?
As like, what is one thing that you think like, this is the reason why I'm so successful? I know there's a lot of factors, but if you could just pinpoint one thing that you think is like, yo, this is probably the main reason why
Yeah.
I've achieved so much in my life.
Yeah. I would say my dance. My dancing.
Your
Yeah.
dancing is important, and that's the one thing that has made you like as big as you are now.
Definitely, yeah.
That's brilliant, bro.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to have you, bro. One last thing I want to talk about. Obviously, Daisy's got cancelled, bro. This is just a general topic. Like we just have one general topic that we talk about.
Oh,
And
yes.
every concert is getting cancelled, bro. How do you feel about Daisy's getting cancelled? Not cancelled, but like postponed.
Yeah. Postponed, yeah.
Postponed, yeah. Why did I say cancelled?
Bro, I was looking so forward to Daisy's coming up now. I think it was on the 6th, 7th, and 8th
Yeah, and it's
of
always,
October.
always
And
that
I'm
time.
going to be there.
Mhm.
But yeah, then the client of mine because I'm going there to do some work, client of mine emailed to say that it's been postponed. I was like,
Yeah.
eesh, that's...
Disappointed.
But it's fine. It works in my favor because there is a lot of work coming up.
Yeah. So obviously now you can
Yeah.
you can do the work that you were meant to do. You're gonna do the work.
Focus on other
Yeah,
things
focus
for
on
now.
other things instead of focusing on the work you're supposed to do next weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
crazy, bro. Bro, lastly, any last words you want to leave behind for the people, them?
Bro, all I just want to say is like, love your fit, bro.
Thank you, bro. I love yours too.
You always wearing this Manchester United top, eh?
I have a lot of Manchester United tees. I'm a collector.
Okay.
You know the vibes.
Original.
Yeah, of course. Respect me, bro.
Lekker.
Bro said original.
You know those that where you kick the ball like in the malls. You
Oh,
kick
yes,
the ball and then you
yeah,
it
then
just
it-
go in the holes.
Yeah.
So I got it like on my second try. I got it in the top left corner, and they gave me a free T-shirt. I asked I was like, because I paid 50 rand, bro. I was like, I want to get it in there. It's like what? It's not. It's like small chances that you're gonna get it in.
Yeah.
There. And I asked him, is the T-shirt real?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. Bro, I got the T-shirt. I won the T-shirt. It was a Real Madrid T-shirt, and it was fake.
Fake, bro. Bro, it's pissed, no?
Yo.
Where do you stay? What side you stay though?
Table view.
Say with you. Oh,
Yeah.
obviously wealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, wealth. No?
Ah.
Hey, just you and your girl, no?
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, I
that's
stay with
brilliant.
my girl now, bro.
Oh, I see. That's beautiful, bro. Me
But
too.
also, I just want to say, like, congrats. Like, I'm proud of you for building such an amazing platform
Thank you, bro.
for little goats to show.
Come on, yo, he knows. He knows. Oh, wait, because obviously some people don't understand what the kid show
Be the
mean.
kid.
Yeah,
Goat. Yeah. Little up and coming goat.
Up and coming goat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But bro, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you. And I hope I can have you soon on the show, bro. Any one more thing you want to shout out? One more thing.
Keep doing you. Keep just doing you and be the best version of yourself. That's all I
Love.
can say.
Peace.